everybody give Chad Jacobs a warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Where should I put my water? I'm not sure. Set it right here. How you guys doing? Doing well? I have in fact finished all 12 steps. My parents are very, very proud. They wanted grandkids, and instead I gave them a 60-day chip. So, yeah. Dating. Dating has been extremely hard lately, especially since I'm married. Yes, it's hard. It gets more complex. Dating gets more complex every time I do it now, because I have to get the shovel. I have to get the rope. I have to get the duct tape. Then I have to get the girl into the trunk. Then I gotta keep her calm in the trunk. Shh. Shh. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Puts the lotion in the basket. Oh, yeah. I went to my first yoga class recently with my wife. Got scolded 3 times during the class for talking. Yes, apparently, you can't talk. I don't know what the big deal is. I really don't. I mean, it's really just a bunch of, stretching with funny names attached. You've got the famous downward dog. You've got the triangle. You've got my personal favorite, the warrior's pose. So, when I got to the warrior's pose, the teacher said, hey, warrior's pose time. And I was like, I don't know what that is. But I didn't want to ask another question. I really didn't. So I just did the first thing that came to my head. And this is kind of what I did. I have to put the mic down to do this, but... For you fans of the 80s movies, yes. I know they made the remake. I haven't seen it. But yes, I have a friend. I know that's shocking to you, but I actually have a friend. And he recently changed his name. Uh-oh. You better not steal my punchline here. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be that good. I do have a friend, and he changed his name from Jim to David. He changed his name from Jim to David. I mean, I could understand if he changed his name from, Jim to Obi-Wan Kenobi. That would be fucking awesome. I would put that in my cell phone. I'd be like, yeah, I'm calling Obi-Wan. See what's going on with him. See what he's got to do today. But Jim to David, it's sort of like hitting the lotto and trading your Honda in for a Toyota. It makes absolutely no sense at all. I'm a fan of TV, especially reality TV. I'll watch basically anything in reality TV. And recently I was watching reruns of a show called Hell's Kitchen. Are you guys familiar with this show, Hell's Kitchen? You are? You like the Hell's Kitchen? I got a couple claps in the back. Nice. So for the people who aren't, basically it's a cooking competition where a bunch of chefs go on and they make a bunch of food and they put it all together and the chef comes out and yells at them. It's fantastic. This particular episode they were making soup. So they're putting all the soup in and I'm watching it intently. I get about halfway through the show. It's getting right to the part where, the chef's going to come out and judge everybody's stuff when my wife walks into the room. And my wife walks in just looking smoking hot. I mean, gorgeous. Full out lingerie. She's like, honey, would you like to cuddle? And I was like, shh. I need to find out if Chef likes the soup. At that moment, I knew I was no longer in my 20s. Because I would have never turned that down in my 20s. Now I'm like, Chef Ramsay wins. The soup wins. I do try to stay in shape despite the, pack and a half of cigarettes. I try to counterbalance that by staying in shape. So I play in a rec hockey league on Sunday nights. And in this hockey league, you know, I'm really just doing it for the exercise. I really am. But some of the guys, they take this shit so seriously. I mean, they really do. I mean, it's like balls to the walls, weekend warrior shit. And I'm getting out there, my goalie's yelling at me, he's like, and I'm just like, okay, calm down. But they have, when they score, a lot of the players have these like celebrations when they score, you know? Like, some are elaborate, some not, most whatever, but, you know, they've got the, you know, the fist pump, they've got the chest thing where they hit their chests together like manly men, you know? One of my personal favorites is the one where they do, you know, the sign of the cross and then raise to the sky. Like, yes, I did it. And I'm like, dude, it's like Sunday night at 9. You know what I mean? Like, calm down. But anyway, I'm on this new team, and I really want these guys to like me. I want to fit in. And I actually scored a goal. I scored a goal. It was a miracle. Like he's clapping for me. I like that. Yeah, I scored a goal. The retard kid scored the goal. Yes. So I scored the goal, and I came around on one edge, and I came around. I really wanted to fit in. So I did the first thing, much like the yoga thing, that came to my head. I went like this. The boys didn't like that so much. Oh, man. I was talking about reality TV earlier. I kind of stay on that theme when I'm flipping around the channels. And I went back and I was flipping around and I landed on the Discovery Channel. I really like this show. And I'm watching the show and they're interviewing some guy who was attacked. He wasn't killed because then he wouldn't be able to be interviewed. But he was attacked. He was attacked by a bear. And he said the one thing in these interviews that always drives me fucking crazy when I hear it. Bugs me every time. He's like, I don't blame the bear. It was just being a bear. It's like, really, dude? I'll hold on to a resentment. I'm the type of guy that'll hold on to a resentment for like a week, a month, years. I'm blaming the bear. I'm blaming the bear. I'm going to the zoo every weekend from here on out, antagonizing his cousin bears, being like, I have thumbs. I can open things. Oh, with a gun hunting, doing that sort of thing at the zoo. But it did get me thinking. It got me thinking, what would be the worst animal to be killed by? Would it be the lion, the tiger, the bear, or mine? It got me thinking. And I think what it would have to be would be the woodpecker. Can you guys imagine how humiliating it would be to be killed by a woodpecker? Your friends back home watching it on TV, being like, did you hear about Chad? He got fucking killed by a woodpecker. What a pussy. What a pussy. It's doing that annoying laugh while it's killing you. It's all, Alright guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I know that football season has come and gone, but I'd be remiss not to say this on stage. Go Pack, go. I'm from Wisconsin, and my beloved Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl. I know we're in Denver. I know you guys beat us. Go Pack, right? And I mean, what's great about that is how we got there. I mean, we got there through rivalries. I mean, we beat the Bears to get to the big game and this sort of thing. And I've always wanted to connect with college on that level. The only problem is, I went to the University of DeVry. So I'm not, yeah, right, we're like out of work. So I don't really know who my rival from the University of DeVry would be. My best guess would be the University of Phoenix. Could you guys imagine how that football game would go? A bunch of nerds and stoners. The nerds are like, can we just play this online? The stoners, you ever watch a stoner play sports? It's like watching a dog run on tile. It goes absolutely nowhere. Kind of like my sets. Thank you guys, I love you. You guys have been great.
Chad Jacobs, everybody, let's give it up. Let's hear it.